These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Tracking the latest developments now after another car crash along State Route 88. The Sweet James chopper up over the scene between Canyon Lake and Lost Dutchman State Park as emergency crews responded to a convertible going over a cliff, a drop of about 250 feet. Status of the two people inside still unknown at this hour. Last month, another car went over the edge around that same area. The driver in that crash was killed. Watching Washington, the text of the much talked about bipartisan Senate border bill finally released, and it's already facing criticism from both sides of the aisle. Republican Speaker Mike Johnson says the plan is dead on arrival in the House. Johnson says the bill would encourage more illegal immigration. One key provision, a 3-year border emergency authority that would allow officials to shut down southern border crossings if there are 5,000 crossings on average in a rolling 7-day period. Senator Kirsten Sinema talked to us about how that provision would work in our current situation.
If this law were already in effect, the border would have been closed every single day this year. So that's important to note that tool, emergency tool, is likely to begin effective immediately.
Yes. Ahead at 6, we are going to break down more key points from the 370-page bill. A burn survivor from the Chandler gas explosion is helping reopen the same business where he suffered those near-fatal injuries. More than 2 years ago, an explosion caused by a gas leak obliterated this area, injuring 4 people, including Glenn Jordan. He was working inside All-American Eyeglass Repair and sustained severe burns over his hands and neck. He spent the better part of a month in a coma. Today, he's recovered with the help of loved ones and the Arizona Burn Foundation and was even on hand to reopen his old store.
Tremendous feeling knowing we could come back to the area that we were in, and we wanted to go back in the same suite. People had a chance to move, like, no, we were here.
Glenn also worked to make his recovery an opportunity to help others. He recently held a fundraiser for the Arizona Burn Foundation and performed 2,100 pull-ups over the course of 12 hours to raise more than $40,000. Foundation says that money goes to Camp Courage. It's a great place that helps young burn survivors recover from and process their injuries. The People's Open is here. The TPC in Scottsdale opening its gates this morning for the WM Phoenix Open. You can get in free today and tomorrow thanks to 4 free days. That's when the qualifier and practice rounds go off. Wednesday is the Celebrity and Nexus Pro-Am, and the tournament itself runs Thursday through Sunday. Tickets are already sold out for Friday and Saturday. General admission tickets start at $50. Keep your fingers crossed with the weather moving in. With players getting practice rounds in today and with hundreds of thousands of fans expected to attend the tournament, safety, of course, is a top priority. Multiple agencies offering support to Scottsdale Police and Fire, helping answer calls outside the tournament. In the event of a fire emergency, Scottsdale has a unique temporary hydrant connecting straight to the canal.
And then we strategically place equipment throughout the course. We've got a big tanker truck, an engine on the backside, and every one of our walking teams in this course have the same type of advanced medical equipment that we have on a fire engine.
Fire department says they're prepared with grounds crews in case of rain this week, although they don't expect many issues. In our Impact Earth report, NASA just hours away now from launching a new satellite that it says will see the oceans and atmosphere like never before. The satellite is called PACE, which stands for Plankton Aerosol Cloud Ocean Ecosystem. And NASA says it'll be able to help us better understand how the oceans and atmosphere exchange carbon dioxide, measure key particles associated with air quality in Earth's climate, and monitor ocean health. NASA says PACE will retrieve meaningful data that affects everyone on the planet.
If you like breathing and you like eating, you care about phytoplankton. If you like going to the beach, you want to know if it's open, clean drinking water, good air quality. There are so many ways that so many communities all over the planet will benefit from this mission.
Yeah, checks a lot of boxes for sure. The satellite is expected to launch a little after 11:30 tonight, Arizona time, from Cape Canaveral. You can watch the launch live on NASA's website, nasa.gov.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens tracking your forecast in a big winter storm headed into Arizona. This is going to bring rain and snow, a big dose of cold air, and some gusty winds across our state as it moves through. And there's another one that could potentially impact our forecast as we head into Friday night here as that moves in from the north. So a lot of changes this week across the valley. We're headed into a weather action day tomorrow. A flood watch will begin at 5 p.m. Rain chances ramping up in the evening hours, and Anywhere from about a ½ an inch to an inch and a half of rain expected as rain showers continue off and on throughout the week. The snow level gradually falling to around 4,500 feet by Thursday, and 12 to 24 inches of snow will be possible in the Flagstaff area throughout this week as both of those storms come in. Looking at some gusty winds as well, and this drop in temperatures taking the valley down into the 60s, and we're tracking low 60s for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.